out the grind, gave me the grind. Now I speak life, not just rhyme. Jeremiah vibes in a world full of lies. Out the ember, I'm chosen, this prophecy spoken. From the dirt to the scrolls, my spirit awoken. Every bar coded like scripture broken. On the message they fear, the seal reopen. Memphis flame, but my soul ain't smoking. Wordplay holy, triple fold tokens. The most high pick me, now I love the notion. Now the world hear truth when Judah spoken. Born in the end where the blues got pain, but I turned that pain to prophetic flame. From Bill to the block, I seen it all. But the Lord said, son, I made you to call. Jeremiah 1:5. Before you was formed, he knew my name before storms were born. I ain't picked this, he drafted me in. Now my mic like a sword, cutting through sin. Triple entendre bars like commandments. Each word law, my rhyme advancement. They move in smoke, I'm moving fire. Spirit of Elijah, world can't conspire. Memphis made, but heaven fed. Psalm 82:6, God still tread. From Orange Mound to the river bend, I spit redemption. Where begin? Where begin? Where begin? Where begin? Out the ember, I'm chosen. That's prophecy spoken. From the dirt to the scrolls, my spirit awoken. Every bar coded like scripture broken. On the message they fear, the seal reopen. Memphis flame, but my soul ain't smoking. Wordplay holy, triple fold tokens. The most high picking up, I love the notion. Now the world hear truth when Judah spoke. Out the ember, I'm chosen. That's prophecy spoken. From the dirt to the scrolls, my spirit awoken. Every bar coded like scripture broken. On the message they fear, the seal reopen. Memphis flame, but my soul ain't smoking. Yo, 3019, I choose life in the city where death got stripes. They clutching poles, I clutch the word. Sharper than steel, more clean, more pure. I ain't rapping just to sound the lead. I'm teaching kings how to walk in heat. From the trap to the temple, same block. We like candles where they used to pop Glock. Triple meaning when I say fire in me, that's the spirit, the booth in the infantry. Cold world, but the saints move warm. Covered in grace, I weather the storm. Amos 3:7, no secret hid. He show his prophets what the nations did. So I'm warning my peers, repent and climb, because kingdom coming in his time. Ezekiel 3:17, son of man, I made thee a watchman. So I watch over Memphis, over my brothers still caught in that cycle. I don't hold them, I remind them who they are. Royal blood, holy seed, chosen. Out the ember, I'm chosen, that's prophecy spoken. From the dirt to the scrolls, my spirit awoken. Every bar coded like scripture broken. On the message they fear, the seal reopen. Memphis flame, but my soul ain't smoking. Wordplay holy, triple fold tokens. The most high pick me, now I love the notion. Now the world hear truth when Judah spoken. I came from Memphis, but I speak from Zion. The city of blues became the city of truth. I'm just doing what I was chosen to do. All praises to the Most High that spoken. Yeah.
Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read out the book of the law of God distinctively and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading. Hey, what we doing? We understand it. Let's get into it. We understand it. We scripture fluently. We understand it. That's what the topic be. We understand it. Prophecy. Hey, what we doing? We understand it. Let's get into it. We understand it. We scripture fluently. We understand it. That's what the topic be. We understand it. Prophecy.
Test.
Yeah.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, coming to you live, man. Straight out of IUIC Memphis, man. You see it behind us. If you don't see it, look. Hey, man, you see what it is, man. We got another edition of Understanding Prophecy, man. We got some information that we want to bring to y'all ears for all y'all listeners.
Gotta bring it to you.
And we got some new information, man. I'm finna post some new information as we speak. But without further ado, hey, my name is Officer Daniel. I am one of your hosts.
I'm Officer Minicum, one of your hosts, and
Hey, I'm Officer Ahikam. Most High in Christ bless.
Officer Joab, Most High in Christ bless.
And Officer Jeremiah, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
Most High
Hey,
in Christ
in Israel,
bless.
don't forget about the
reader.
reader.
Officer Barzia Judah.
It's a building, man. Man, we ain't got no, we we can't pan the camera. We got a new guest over here, man. He normally behind the scenes, man. Hey, get the camera over there, brother, man. He normally behind the scene, running everything.
There you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
The corner right there, man. But he in front of the camera tonight, man. Yeah, see, you got to be versatile in this truth. You gotta let your talents make room for you. And then one day you might be in front of the camera instead of behind the camera, man.
That's right.
All praises, man. Hey, so what's the topic? What we got
Hey,
going on
tonight, everybody see what's happening, right? See what they doing in Memphis. They say they sending the National Guard. They sending help, right? They're sending what they call it, the Safe Task Force, right? They're sending the Safe Task Force. So, all right, we're going to get into this thing, right? They call it Operation Take Back America. All right, that's the title of today's show, Operation Take Back America.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, because they doing it in they did it in D.C. They doing it in Chicago.
They still in D.C.
They still there, right? They in Memphis. And they talking about going to different other cities like San Francisco, so forth and so on.
Too.
New York.
They said they supposed to been going to New York earlier before they actually got to Memphis, but
Yeah.
I don't know what derail they playing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if they mention a city, they most definitely gonna get around and coming to sending the National Guard there.
Right, they got interest in these cities.
Yeah, they proved that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into it though. We're gonna play this first video, right? We're gonna get into some stuff on how they normally would take over certain cities, right? This is what they use. These are some of these tactics that they use to take over cities. All right, play that first video.
What is the true meaning of gentrification?
Gentrification is ethnic residential cleaning, residential cleansing. Because what you're saying is, I need to get them out the way.
Who's them?
Black folks, so I can do what I need to do, whether it's build a new stadium, build a new business district, they're in the way. So we got to figure out how we can get them out without appearing to be doing what we're doing, overt racism.
Legally.
The best way to do it is to raise the real estate taxes or raise the property value. Unfortunately, black people, we don't employ a lot of our own. We tend to work for white folks. They know how much we earn. So all I have to do is engineer the property tax, engineer the cost of the property itself, because I know what you make because I pay you.
You gonna get up out of here?
Absolutely, I can move you. And on top of that, the banks are complicit because the banks are the ones giving out the mortgages. So if the banks don't approve black folks for those expensive homes, you got to go elsewhere anyway.
So change the cost of living in the area.
What is the
Changing your cost of living by raising your taxes. Hey, I talk about that a lot with my wife too, because I'll be like, hey, you see the property value, certain things like that going up on houses and things like that. And when your property value go up, your taxes go up.
Right.
And taxes are getting high and high.
Hey, brothers, don't be understanding that, bro.
Bring it out.
I be trying to help brothers, man. They say, hey, buying a house, man, it's strategic.
Strategic.
It's a number game, and the number game is for you to lose.
Right.
So,
Right.
hey, but go ahead.
It's for us to lose. So they use those things, right? And he said something, even a point that I didn't even think of, right? How they we work for them, right? And so they give the statistics and the numbers, the type of income that we may make, and they go out those statistics and they raise certain things up so we can't afford it to move us out of certain positions, push our people out further and further. They say in the suburbs or whatever, but they steady pushing us out until basically we gone. They really trying to erase us. So play the next one, because I want you to hear their perspective.
Let's talk about gentrification. What is gentrification? Gentrification is when a neighborhood transitions from a low-income neighborhood to having the arts, having different amenities. A lot of cons in gentrification. The people can't afford it anymore. Taxes go up, home values go up, the locals have to leave. But there's a ton of good things about gentrification too. It improves the area, it brings money, encourages redevelopment, prosperity, fixing of the homes, increases the tax basis, brings new businesses. Gentrification has pros and cons, but it's not all bad.
So he said it ain't all bad, but it is bad.
So it's bad for the low waged,
Right.
and good for the people that can't afford
So
it.
Good for the rich.
So the only way it's gonna be good if we get you niggas up out of here.
That's right. That's right. That's the only way that it's gonna be good.
Effectively redlining, without saying redlining.
Exactly. So these are some of these tactics that they use, right? Because they don't want to just go in and just say, hey, grab them, come on up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they got to use certain tactics.
Give you a reason to leave.
Right, give you a reason to leave, like you said with downtown Memphis, right? Recently they had as they call it, the DMC, the downtown. What do they call it? The downtown Memphis.
Transition.
It's like the State of the Union, but they do it in Memphis per se. And so they kind of went over a lot of stuff that they got coming up for Memphis, right? They got like a 3 to 4 year plan in Memphis. But pull up this first article.
Book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly.
So they see us increase abundantly, right? Read.
And multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty.
Right? They need some mighty people, man. We just can't get rid of these people. Read. Right.
And the land was filled with them.
And the land was filled with them. Read.
Now there arose up a new king over Egypt.
Trump, read.
Which knew not Joseph.
Read.
And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
Read.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
So they say, come and let us deal wisely with them. So these are some of the tactics that they use to deal wisely with us, such as Operation Take Back America. All right, read that.
Operation Take Back America is a nationwide initiative established by the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, in March 2025. The operation focused on illegal immigrants, illegal immigration, drug cartels, and violent crime by reprioritizing and combining resources from the DOJ's Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Forces and Project Safe Neighborhood programs.
So they come in under these different agencies, right, saying that they're trying to make the neighborhood safe, right? But it's a whole agenda behind it. So it makes you think, why would they want to come into Memphis, right? Out of all cities, you want to come into Memphis. Hey, remember that mayor we've got, right? He was the president before he became mayor. He was the president of their redevelopment of downtown. Wow. Right? So it ain't no coincidence, right? What's going on? Right. Ain't no coincidence. Show the next article. Show the next one. It's Article 2. Article 3. Go ahead.
Can I get a scripture to land back off that?
Yes, sir.
Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and 3. Read it.
That's a fire precept right there.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
See, they don't want, like you said, they don't want to just outright tell us to get out. So they figure out different ways and methods and policies and stuff to try to get us out of the neighborhood. Just like what who was that, Dr. Umar Johnson saying, they know so much about us. They see that we growing mighty like how we are, and they just taking crafty counsel to get us up out of there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Exactly. Read that article. Move on a little bit because we can't. Move it to your right. There you go.
Memphis mayor explains city choice to work with federal task force amid ICE arrests. On October 20th, Memphis Mayor Paul Young answered questions at a town hall about the presence of immigration and customs enforcement agents in Memphis.
So he was at this town hall meeting, right, with a lot of our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters, right? They was questioning him, right, because they see a lot of the, these task force and things like that in their neighborhoods attacking them. Right?
Young said officials have chosen to work with the National Guard and federal agencies.
But he chose to work with them, as he say. But come on.
To reduce harm, and said the busier we can keep them with MPD, the less time they will have to focus on immigration. Young has said his goal is to keep the task force focused on violent crime, but he faced criticism from community members who said he wasn't doing enough to protect the community during the influx of ICE agents to the city. Residents said they felt betrayed and repeatedly questioning Young on his stance.
Now, what are you going to say? Read that little passage.
I don't have the authority to stop them, Young said, so my only strategy is to move them to where they are focused.
He said that he didn't have any strategy to stop them, right? But at first, he was like he was all for it, and he started getting all this backlash about it or whatever. Then he tried to say, well, now he coming out saying, hey, I want to stand on it that I did not ask the National Guard to come in.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead.
As much as I, as a human, want to be able to come in here and say, because I'm mayor, it's going to stop today, I would be lying to you.
Wow. So remember, right? Remember that he was part of that commission downtown. He was over it, right? He was over it. This dude that come out of nowhere, all of a sudden the mayor of Memphis. Show Article 3.
You don't find that suspicious?
Wow. It's a money game.
Money game.
All right, Ron, thanks. Well, if you were hanging out downtown Memphis today, you know this. It was all the buzz. The Grizzlies had their first home game of the regular season, and the first of its kind Meal on Main was on the menu, where folks simply gathered on Main Street to have a community dinner. But before a basketball bounced or a fork was lifted, a plan to make downtown Memphis better took center court. Action News 5's Imani Williams joining us live with details of this plan. Imani.
Hey, so I was down here earlier this afternoon for the State of Downtown Memphis, which happened at the Halloran Theater, and they gave an outline of what they want Memphis to look like, and they outlined an action plan that will take 3 years to get downtown Memphis, back where the DMC wants it to be. So this 3-year action plan, let me kind of explain that to you. It includes making Main Street the main thing, the heartbeat of Memphis, also investing in large sites and projects, and creating a more walkable downtown. Now, Memphis is doing well according to data that was released today at the State of the Downtown Memphis, but the perception of safety downtown is lagging behind. Now, that gap is something that the speaker at today's State of Downtown said may take a while to fill, but business owners and residents say they are ready to get to work.
You can stop it. You can stop it. You can stop it.
I remember. Wow. I remember Main Street used to be popping.
Yeah.
Lit in Memphis, man. Used to be lit. One of the best spots that you can go and shop for clothes and other stuff.
Yeah, right.
I was a little young dude.
Yeah. Right. So now they trying to say, hey, now they basically saying it ain't safe to move around downtown, right? And so they saying that they trying to rid crime or whatever away from down there. Now I seen the National Guard down there, and they only moving around. It's maybe 3 or 4. You may see them just walking up and down through there. And all they doing is just eating, right? So it's an agenda behind it all, right? Video 1. Now we're gonna get into it.
I remember Main Street had a bunch of pigeons. Remember that?
Yeah.
Pigeons were everywhere. You just walk through and they just pawed like a sea. They wouldn't even run. They just pawed along with your footsteps.
You know, you don't see pigeons no more.
It ain't safe.
Hey, even the birds won't come.
You know what I'm saying? The birds say it ain't safe downtown.
The birds ducking and dodging.
Migrated, man. Where they go? West Memphis, man?
It is crazy. You don't see them no more. Play the video.
Since President Trump took office, the Department of Justice has been all in on Operation Take Back America, a mission to stop illegal immigration, dismantle cartels, and protect our communities from violent crime. Week after week, U.S. attorneys across this country, including the 6 border districts, have charged hundreds of defendants with federal immigration crimes. These aren't minor cases. They involve drug traffickers, human smugglers, repeat offenders, and individuals with felony records. This is what law and order looks like in action. To our U.S. attorneys and law enforcement partners, thank you. Your work is saving lives and making America safer every day, and we're proud to stand with you. Under President Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi, this Justice Department will never back down. We will take back America, one case at a time.
That's the agenda.
That's the agenda. Take back America one city at a time. Because what they're saying, there's too many of us and not enough of them. Wow. Right? They're saying there's too many of us and not enough to them. Hey, where the scripture where it say our houses to aliens? It's in Lamentations. It's in Lamentations somewhere. Yes, 5 and 1. Start at 1.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what is come upon us.
There's some things, hey, it's coming upon us, and it's finna get bad, right? Things are gonna get bad. You can see right now they cut out all of the DEI programs. They about to cut the food SNAP benefits, right? They finna cut out a lot of things for us, right? Hey, the Lord put this man in place for a reason to wake you black folks, blacks and Native Americans up. Read.
Consider and behold our reproach.
Come on.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
God said that our inheritance, right, is turned unto strangers. Read.
Our houses to aliens.
And our houses unto aliens, right? They are the real strangers. They are the real aliens, right? They don't belong here. And talking about illegal immigration, right? But they don't talk about those 30,000 what's those people? Ukrainians that they sent over into Chicago, right? Those are the illegal aliens. They come over here undocumented, right? And they sending them. They even sending them in this city, right? You go in Sam's Club now. You starting to see more and more of them walking through Sam's Club. Read it again.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers. Our houses to aliens.
Our houses unto aliens. So these strangers, they moving in our neighborhoods and they taking over and they trying to cut everything out so that we can't survive. Right? One way to kill it is cut off all the water, and sooner or later they ain't gonna be able to survive, and we gonna come in and be able to take it all over.
Hey, that kind of remind me the same tactics of old they still use.
Yeah.
That's the same, regentrification is the same thing they did when they came over here to America. And our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters was already over here established.
Just one name, regentrification.
Right, it just wasn't named that. Yeah. But that's what they came with. That's the same tactic, the same method. All right, we finna bring in to where it's safer, you know what I'm saying, to where it's cleaner, so on and so forth. So they show you that they got the power to do it. They just don't want to do it for us. They move us out so that it can be done for them. And then they raise the property value up to where we can't get in these communities as far as living wise. You know what I'm saying? That and all people don't see that America still has racism written all over it. You know what I'm saying? Give me that in Habakkuk. Give me Habakkuk 2 and start with 6.
Open up
you
the
know what
scriptures.
They call it now?
What?
They celebrate those days. Guess what they call it, y'all?
What?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They call it Thanksgiving.
Because why wouldn't you, logically speaking, if you want to fight back against your enemy, somewhat, because it's only so much fighting you can do. But they know it's weapons and destruction within numbers.
Right.
When it comes to our community. That's the reason why the FBA agent, what is his name?
Chase
J. Edgar Hoover.
Okay.
That's the reason why he stated that one of the worst things that could that's towards the American government is black unity and a black messiah. And they know that. So with them knowing that information, they try to keep us separate. One of the things that you should come to the grips of when it comes to our black and brown communities, if they know that they are taking the DEI hires away, they know that they are now affecting the health care for the black and brown community. Now you got the government shutdown to where a lot of our people ain't going to be able to suffice when it comes to providing food for their household. So why not say, all right, if y'all going to take those funds from us, then let's not participate in none of the holidays.
Right. Exactly.
Let's boycott all of the mainstream holidays forever.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And you can save some of that money that you give them. That's the reason why they can pass and do these things to us financially, because we spend trillions upon trillions of dollars that we give to them over things that don't hold value. But read that.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long?
It says, how long this going to take place to where this man can increase the things that don't belong to him, including people.
That's right.
He takes people from their heritage, from their land, everything. How long he's going to be successful? Read on.
And to him that laded himself with thick clay, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
So that thick clay can be broken. It can be destroyed. Read on.
And awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
It says eventually, what they do, they go all over the earth systematically collecting booties. And when you look up booties, it's going into resources, so on and so forth, lands. This is what this man do. This is what his mind is in operation. Listen, it ain't no coincidence that Bill Gates was the #1 man that was running everything dealing with computers, technology, so on and so forth. The #1 farm when it came to that. Now, guess what? He left that operation, billion-dollar industry operation, to go into farming. Buying land. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't see the setup.
Right.
All people always say, hey, keep it 100 with me, bro. We be keeping it 100 with you. Trying to keep you alive, but it look like 100.
Just ain't
it just ain't enough for all people, man. Read on.
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
But they still to this day, are spoiling these nations.
To this day.
Here it is. You got a war against Ukraine and Russia, and you're backing the military with heavy artillery machinery to go to war, but then you say, all right, since they being killed at the rate that they being killed at, let us bring them over here, give them grants, give them free housing, give them free food vouchers, and let us take the dang on EBT from the black community. Y'all, you ain't lining it up. Come on. Listen, they robbed Peter to pay Paul. They take things from us financially, and then they give those incentives to the other nations that they bring over here. Read on.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of man's blood.
Because of what?
Because of man's blood.
So bloodshed have to take place for these things to be put in place. Read on.
And for the violence.
And then they already say it's too many of us.
Right.
They already say, all right, let's create vaccines. So because, you know what I'm saying, they want to annihilate our race out because they see now that these people are overpopulating the world and we're becoming extinct every day.
Right.
Extinct. I mean, every day. Just like you read in Exodus. Read on.
And for the violence of the land.
And for the violence of the land. Now they're more mild and subtle with the violence that take place to be able to, like you said, we're going to raise up the property tax, which all people can't basically be able to provide. We're going to take away the EBT. These are ways to kill people.
Right.
If they ain't got food, if they ain't got a place for shelter, then eventually the death rate amongst this community gonna go up.
Right.
Just like they said when they had they said they was gonna start creating, I forgot, some type of, they was gonna start putting something in the food to where it targets only the black and brown community.
Yeah.
It's something about the food RNA or something.
That's crazy.
But they got many different ways to go in and affect us. We ain't got no real power. This real racism right here that you see.
Real power. And like you said, our power is in the understanding of what God said. So why not
What our people hate.
say, hey, let's not celebrate their Thanksgivings, their New Year's, their Halloweens. Totally boycott all this since we ain't got no power, no legal power. We can use the power that God gave us, but see, people so ignorant they don't want to come to that understanding.
But you know why they won't do that? Because there is a identity crisis and they have to link themselves to something to feel important. So I gotta link myself to Thanksgiving. I gotta link myself to the 4th of July and wear a whole flag outfit to make myself one with the country that is destroying me.
Don't leave out the shoes.
Yeah, they got the shoes too. They have on the hat, the shirt, the pants, and the shoes, man. That's how you know Negroes are created in America, lab in America. But read on. Go ahead.
That's just like Jeffrey Dahmer. Everybody know who that is.
Yeah.
Right. That's just like a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer's. One of the victim's parents wearing Jeffrey Dahmer's outfit.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right. Team Dahmer's on the back.
Team Dahmer. It's the same thing, man. Go ahead, officer.
Our folks crazy, but read on.
For the violence of the land, of the city.
Of the land, of the city. That's what you see. This is violence that's being created for these areas in the city that they want to occupy with regentrification. So on and so forth. Read on.
And of all that dwell therein, woe to him that covet an evil covetousness to his house.
So they don't understand that the things that they are doing, the crimes that they are committing against us, we God inheritance. We got a God that's going to eventually start fighting for us. He's just waiting on us to do what he commanded of us from the beginning. From the day of old, the day of Noah, the day of Adam, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got. That's what we got on our hands. And this ain't a man to be played with. The only way we can play fair on the board that we're on with this game that we in is to depend solely on our God's instructions that he gave us so that we can be directed by him and not us. Because we seen what we got us. We got us in a hellhole right now in captivity, in slavery. And we ain't been prevailing since we made the choices that we made.
And you know what's crazy? They'll see that we're not on the same playing field, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, but they still gonna go out there and celebrate Thanksgiving. You see all on the social medias. They gonna go breaking these stores or whatever just to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Halloween going on now.
Halloween and all that. They parties and everything.
That could be money you saving.
Money saving.
For food that you gonna need. Exactly. But I like the way they got it. They cutting off EBT. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't mad at
I'm a hand. I'm a hating ass nigga. Excuse my French, because all this time I ain't had no food stamps. They told me I made too much. Now y'all get to feel what we feel when we go in the grocery store and you get 20 items and you at $200-$300. Welcome to our world. The hell with it, man.
Standing on 1 hour for 15 minutes.
For real, trying to get all the great value products. Can't even get no name brand products, man.
All the great value products.
Excuse my French, man. I apologize. I got out the spirit, man.
We mad. I mean, we telling y'all what's happening because we understand the underlining of what they call the gold, the hitting golden line and everything. We understand what's going on. But we do know that it's about to make y'all black folks get up off y'all behind.
Hey, some people gonna repent behind this move right here.
Exactly.
See, when the Lord move like this, hey, man, he said, surely oppression will make a wise man mad. Hey, so we are already in that area or whatever. But now, it's finna be some people that wake up off of this thing, man. It's finna be some people that turn back to God, start praying. Some folks that ain't been on their knees in a long time. Finna start seeing about the Lord, man. Hey, what y'all Israelite was saying? Oh, okay then.
Hey, you got a video of a young brother going in, don't it?
Yeah, bro. You can play it. You want to play? You can play it now.
Yeah, play that, man. Our people are in pain right now. In pain.
A lot of pain. You know, we experienced a lot of that pain, and it's where it at. The download. I asked y'all to download.
Hey, it'd be crazy how we be looking for answers, and the answer be right there sometimes, right up on our nose.
Right there.
Because we go, it's hard to say you don't know us, and you ain't familiar with, you might not be familiar with the teachings or whatever, but you've seen us. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we got so much self-hatred to where when we see our brothers out there, when we see our sisters out there, we got so much hatred amongst and against one another to the point where we won't even engage. We won't even engage just for merely to have a conversation with one another.
Yeah, especially when we be doing those flyer missions, brother, we'll go to hand somebody a flyer, whether it be a brother or a sister, they'll say, oh, I'm good. That was last week.
They gonna be saying that no more.
Yeah, what about the EBTs though? What about the EBTs though? You good for how long?
We be like, oh, okay, yes sir.
Right,
yes,
but even though we can laugh and joke about something, but it's really serious business. You know, it's some trouble coming our way. It's time for our people to start getting with the program and see what's going on. Open up your eyes. But play that.
This is some express trauma right here.
The only way you can get a cure from a disease is from the disease itself. I come from the streets. The only thing they're going to save the streets is something that come from it. I used to be a monster. I didn't know what a man was because one down there. But my brother got shot 56 times with an AK-47, and they left him out in the rain for 4 hours in front of my mama. Everybody that lost some. Pain, lack is what breed killers. Lack of resources. Boy, we don't know nothing about going to get no job and the refrigerator empty. And we 14 years old and can't go get no job to pay that bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know how to help us, man? You know what I'm talking about? Help heal this pain, man. Because this pain sits so deep and it'll create a monster, man. And y'all hear us out here saying we on demon time and them little boys be dead serious until the devil show up. I'm 5'5" in physical stature, but I'm 7'4" in spirit. You know what I'm talking about? What's going to change this environment, man, is us changing our mind. Because we manifest what's in our mind because we've been given behavioral scripts. When I look at y'all, I see me. When y'all look at me, y'all see y'all because we're a mirror reflection of each other. And what we have in common is the struggle. And struggle is every part of life, man. You see what I'm saying? Y'all looking at a man that died inside. Y'all want to see the living dead. You looking at it. The only reason I'm here is because God got me here. I'm supposed to been on death row. But he saved me. And I'm telling y'all this from the perspective of a real hitter. That's what we're going to stop at right there, man. They say we can't stand together for nothing. That's a lie. I come from crip background, man. We stand together in that until somebody asks me, why would you be willing to die for a stranger who you don't know because of a blue color we have in common rather than live your life for them babies that you helped create, man? I'm just not getting to know my children, man. You hear me? Y'all daddy could be me if he ain't dead already. My daddy was never there. He chose the streets over us. My mama sold her body to put food on the table, but I ain't see her as no hoe. I saw my mama. That part.
Man, get Ezekiel. Y'all know what you got.
The owner, man.
Get Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 3.
Hey, well, I first want to say it. Yeah, your mama was a hoe. And she was. I know she had great intent to feed the kids, but she was a hoe. You know. And the speech was powerful or whatever, but we all go through those same woes of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we got stories. We come from the streets. We come from gang banging backgrounds. We come from kicking doors. We come from selling dope.
Right.
I mean, we come from that community. That it breeds, the system breeds that in us.
For real though.
Because we have no choices. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing you basically gotta, you know what I'm saying, be able to be a part of to support your family.
Yeah. What you're saying is that depression that they put us in got many veins.
Yeah,
right?
most definitely.
That line of depression that they put us in got many veins. So you can hear the commentation of people's lives through many results coming from that depression.
Hey, real quick, pull up if you can. Pull up the eugenics tree. Let me show you how many the veins that you're talking about of oppression.
For sure, man. Pull it up.
That we got. But go ahead though. I want them to pull that up.
So just like that brother's story, man, everybody in here could tell you about the struggles that they've been through. And so we understand right now what it's going to take for our people to get up out of the situations that we in. Right. What he's talking about in the panel, the people he's talking to, you know, that's a political panel of people right there. But the information they got ain't helping. It ain't helped yet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing they gonna tell him or no information that's gonna come out of their mouth that's gonna help the people in the hood.
Hey, pull that up real quick. So the many veins that the officer was speaking about, the many veins, you see them roots? Those are the many veins of oppression that we go through. The mental testing, you got the genetics, you got genealogy, you got the statistics on politics, you got laws that they create to go against us. religion, etymology, geography,
The dilution of history.
Yeah.
They got up there.
anatomy, biology, psychology, all these different methods, all these different streams of oppression that our people go through psychologically. So you see why we in the condition, in the mind space that we in, to kill each other, to look down on each other. Just like when they went to the 28, when we did the 2819 blitz. And the sister did from Pastor Pam Church, she did commentary talking about God's chosen people, black people. You know, she
couldn't
was
believe it.
Yeah,
She
she
couldn't
couldn't
believe
believe
it.
it,
It just
bro.
can't be true.
That's crazy.
Bro, you talking,
can't see
bro.
yourself.
We ain't nobody.
We can't never be nobody.
Bro, we can never be. We can't even be ourselves.
Yeah, but you know
We
what, though?
literally the only people on earth that can't be ourselves, bro.
You know what?
got to be somebody that's shadow.
According to that statement, though, officer, we can be everything but ourselves.
Yeah, most definitely.
We can be Islam.
Yeah.
We could go try to be some ninjas and be Japanese.
We can be the
We
Moors.
can be Buddhists.
We can be Buddha.
We can
Krishna.
Yeah, we can be everything.
Bro, we can be everything.
For
bro.
Halloween, you could be the Hulk, Spider-Man, and everybody else.
Yeah.
They finna be.
But dress up as an Israelite, though.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, dress up as an
Now I'm a
Israelite, though.
Power Ranger now.
Oh, for real. Now I'm a Power Ranger.
Everybody hates you, including your own people when you yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bruh.
That's
But those
crazy,
are
man.
the many veins that officer said that of oppression. But through oppression, get that in Hosea real quick. There is some light at the end of the tunnel of oppression.
Open up the scriptures.
You know what I'm saying? God set it up. He's a mastermind. He understand and know what we need to be turned back to him. Get that Hosea 5 verse 15.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
God says something has to happen with us. A switch has to go off with us for us to see that we are the problem and that we need change, Reed.
And seek my face.
And we have to then seek God's face, Reed.
And their affliction.
And our what?
Affliction.
Reed.
They will seek me early.
So affliction make us think about God.
Right.
And God told us in Corinthians that what he's bringing on us is a light affliction.
Yeah.
A lot of us supposed to have been destroyed, like when God looked down on the earth in Genesis and said, look, hey, listen, man, he got to go. Everybody got to go. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just got to go. My spirit ain't gonna be one with man. So I gotta get flesh up off the scene, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And that's the reason why, we laugh at certain stuff or whatever the case may be, but we know it's a serious issue that our people are going through. But we see that this affliction is gonna create people to repent, to bring us together under the umbrella of the instructions of God. And that's what his goal is to do.
That's the whole goal because the lack, like he said some things, right? The lack of resources and things like that, which created those type of that type of mentality, that type of way of thinking. And Esau knows that. Yep. Right, he knows those things. So when he get to cutting stuff off, it's gonna make it even worse, and it's gonna breed more of those. So, like you said, Lord's will, a lot of them will repent, right, and understand what's going on, and open their eyes and see who the real devil is.
Hey, real quick, you remember when COVID happened, right? And how Clubhouse was basically brought to a lot of people's attention, so on and so forth. How many people you think came in off of that?
Man,
a lot of people, bro. A lot of people.
You see how the Lord works?
Right.
So now you finna cut off EBT? How many people you finna...
It's of the Lord.
See, right. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord... Anybody that say this book ain't true, man, listen, man. Hey, go ahead. Go somewhere and tie a millstone around your neck. And jump into the deepest ocean.
Jump somewhere.
The deepest body of water.
Jump off something.
If you ain't willing to repent, now if you willing to repent, then don't do that. Right. But go ahead, though.
Hey, read. I know you got something else. Read Hosea 4 and 1. 4 and 6, I think that's what it is. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. All right, read it. Then we're going to go to Proverbs 23.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read.
My people are destroyed for a lack of
So
knowledge.
God said that his people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge, right? That's why we act out the way that we act out. That's why he talk the way that he talk, because he destroyed for a lack of knowledge. He don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Our people don't know that they are the greatest people upon the face of the earth, and they feed us a bunch of bull. They feed us a lot of this music that they feed us. They feed us a lot of negative things and create these thoughts in our minds, and then we become that. And right, we start to think that we are that. Right, go to Proverbs 23 and 7. Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 7. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 7.
See, this white man, that Esau man, he's a mastermind, right? He's a mastermind, right? He put the TV, he put everything in front of your face 24/7. If you ain't looking at it on your wall, you're looking at it on your phone.
Yep.
Read that.
For as he thinketh in his heart.
Says he what?
Think it in his heart.
As he think it in his heart. Because Esau knows that we are what? A visual people, right? And we love to imitate everything that we see. So if he can push it long enough, we're going to start to think those things in our heart. Read it again.
For as he think it in his heart.
So as he think these things in his mind, right? As he think it in his heart is the mind. Read.
So is he.
Then he become those things. Then he become those wild people that they want to describe that they see on the streets. When he the orchestrator of those things, he behind it all. Right? Read.
Eat and drink, said he to thee.
He said, eat and drink. He put it in his face. This is what you follow. Give him Glorilla, right? And watch the young girls gonna get turned out. Give them the Yo Gottis and all that, and watch the young men start acting crazy. Right? Read.
Eat and drink, said he to thee.
Come on.
But his heart is not with thee.
Read.
The morsel which thou hast eaten.
The morsel which thou hast eaten, read.
Shalt thou vomit up.
Shalt thou vomit up. And look at us right now today in society today. The things we sick today. Right? We sick today, and our people, man, hey, we bugged out today. Hey, that's why you got to come back and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what's going to give us life. That's what the scripture said. Give me one more. Proverbs 7 and 2. Book of Proverbs 7 verse 2. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 2.
Come on.
Keep my commandments and live.
Read it again.
Keep my commandments and live.
God said, keep my commandments and live. You ain't living, right? Because some of us, you may live in a decent household, or you may drive a decent car. You may can walk around as they say you got a bankroll or whatever. Read it again.
Keep my commandments and live.
Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of God is what's going to give us life. Right? Not those things that we glorify in. God said you ain't gonna find life in that, because all that stuff gonna be burned up. Read it again.
Keep my commandments and live.
Read.
And my law as the apple of thine eye.
It's supposed to be as the apple of your eye. All right? Go ahead, Austin. I know you wanted to bring out what you're trying to bring out.
Get that in Micah. Micah chapter 4 and verse 11. You finna go into the article right there, Austin?
No.
Oh, okay. Skip it.
The book of Micah, chapter 4 and verse 11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee.
Many nations have gathered against you. Gathered against you. Everywhere we are in America, in every country that we dwell, many nations, those different nations has gathered against you. Go ahead.
That say, let her be defiled.
They said, let her be defiled. Let's put things in her way where she can't do nothing but fail. The she is the people. The she is the people of Israel, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
And let our eye look upon Zion.
You see, they like to look upon Zion. They like to look at us and just see our downfall. Go ahead.
But they know not the thoughts of the Lord.
They don't know the thoughts of the Lord, though. They don't know the Lord got a plan. Read.
Neither understand they his counsel.
And see, look, I was just going over how this is of the Lord. All this stuff that's going on is of the Lord. He got a plan that's going to wake his people up, putting us in adversities, putting us through this pain and affliction. Read.
You're going to learn today.
For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
He said, the scripture said he's going to gather us. Go ahead.
Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. For I will make thine horn iron.
He said he's going to make your power as iron. You're going to have to realize that thing. Read.
And I will make thy hoofs brass.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt beat in pieces many people.
That's what's for you. Your power should be so strong that people gonna have to bow to you. Read.
And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
You see that? Everything they got gonna belong to you. But you gotta come into that power. You gotta understand where your power lie. Stop celebrating their days. You're moving like idiots. Go ahead, officer.
Right. Stop celebrating. Right. Go to Jeremiah 7 and 8. Jeremiah 7 and 8. Stop trusting in those things, man. Stop celebrating those days. That ain't for you. Right? It ain't for you.
Because all this pain, he ain't the only one. A lot of our people struggle in that. A lot of our people express these ways. We see it all the time, almost every day. But guess what they do on 4th of July, Halloween, Christmas, all these days, every day they give us, they go headlong into it. They agreeing with the enemy.
Agreeing. Right.
Instead of going against the enemy.
Right. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 7 and verse 8.
Come on.
Behold, ye trust in lying words.
God said that we trust in these things. We trust in these lying words. We trust in the lying things that they tell us, right? They tell us to celebrate the Thanksgivings and the Christmas and things like that. When those days was days that they tortured our people.
Right.
Right. You was the Christmas gift. Right. They tortured the Native American Indians on Thanksgiving. Those are the Israelites. Those are our people. Right. Read it again.
Behold, ye trust in lying words.
Come on.
That cannot profit.
Those things don't profit us. Right. It don't profit us nothing. You go out there and spend all your money on Christmas, and guess what? You broke the next day. Right? Now you have to check cash in place. They set that up just to keep you broke.
Yeah.
Our people still ain't figured out the game that they're running on us today.
Right. And you try to tell our people, we try to go out and tell our people, but they take up for the white man. What's the first thing they say it count? What about the white people?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about them.
What about the white man? Check this out. Go to Micah chapter 2. Micah chapter 2 and read verse 1.
Now we can ask them. November 1st, the food stamp got cut off. What about the white man?
Hey, that's a good question.
Read it.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
They really don't know who they dealing with. Esau real cocky, but the Lord said woe to him, right? Read it.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Man, this white man go to sleep thinking about how he gonna destroy you. You hear me? Y'all gotta know who y'all dealing with. Keep going.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
And when they wake up, they putting these plans into action. What you think they doing right now when they taking this EBT and doing this crafty counsel in the neighborhoods and stuff? They putting these plans into action. Y'all need to wake up. Come on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Who these rappers, they going to, these Jewish people, they own all the labels
All
and
the
stuff,
labels.
right? They said because the power in their hand, and y'all give them that power.
Yeah.
By falling into these traps, man. Our people need to wake up, man.
Exactly.
And know who y'all dealing with.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, let's load up video 6. We'll come back to the article. Video 6. Video 6. Right? This is how they created a lot of those, as they want to say, monsters. Video number 6.
Do you know that the guy, Kevin Roberts from the Heritage Foundation, studied black people in college? His master's thesis and his PhD dissertation was on the study of black people and the enslavement of black people and how black people overcame. I saw a video last night, and this morning I got up and I researched it, and sure enough, the lady was right. She said that in the video, right, he studied how black people was able to use their different methods and means to overcome oppression. And also in that video, she mentioned that one of the ways black people was able to crawl out of poverty was using the federal government, getting secure jobs and then using that to build wealth and be able to get into the middle class and the upper class in society. And that is one of the reasons why they're trying to destroy the federal government, because that killed the line of black people moving up, mobile up. And I was just like, wow.
You could kill it. You could kill it. So you heard her. She said that they study us, right? These people do a diligent search. All right, go back to the Micah again. We got to go back to that. Micah 2. Micah 2 and verse 1. Read it again.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Come on.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So they work evil upon their bed. They even go to school, they study us, and they go home and they think about how they can destroy us, right? They push this music and stuff like that upon us. Let's give them music, like I said earlier. Let's give them all these things to destroy them as a people and create these monsters that they talk about, right? Let's study the food that they eat. Let's study the programs that they like to watch. You ever watch something on? You look at something online. Right, and then you turn on your TV, it pop up on your TV.
Yeah,
I be like, man, where that come from?
You can be having a conversation and get on YouTube. Here come a commercial.
Here come the same commercial, right? Read it again.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
They work evil upon their beds. They study us. Like I said, they study what we eat. They study the way we walk, right? They study the type of clothes that we like to wear, right? Even you see us, we wearing fringes and things like that. Now you see companies popping up starting to sell fringes, right? These people, they watch us. Read.
When the morning is light, they practice
They practice this thing when the morning is light because he go to school and he study it, right? Read.
Because it is in the power of their hands.
It's in the power of their hands, right? How? They use laws and things like that to against us to keep us down as a people. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 11. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 11. Read this real quick. This how they do it. Read.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 11.
Read.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Be the what?
Be the law of justice.
So they understood that, right? And so they used the law against us to keep us down and keep us oppressed as a people, right? Read it again.
Let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
We the feeble ones, right? We are the feeble ones that they push these laws and these agendas upon, right? That's why she said that's why the dude study it, right? Let's cut out DEI. All right, let's cut out the food stamps benefits. Let's cut out the Section 8 housing. 2 years, if they ain't found them, they got to get up out of there. Right? They cutting out anything that's connected to us. Right? They trying to annihilate us and erase us as a people. All right? Give me another one. Give me Ecclesiastes 4.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 1.
Read.
So I returned and considered all the oppression that are done under the sun.
So he said he considering, right? He see all the oppression that's done up under the sun. Who are the people that's being oppressed today? Right? Now this thing gonna come clear, and now people gonna start to understand this thing more and more and more. Right? Those dudes that been teaching that Bible for so long, now it's starting to make sense. We are being oppressed, right? Read.
And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed.
The who?
The tears of such as were oppressed.
Now you see us on the TV. You see them all on social media, right? What am I going to do? How am I going to feed my family, right? How am I going to take care of my family? How am I going to provide roof over my family head? A lot of these brothers and sisters ain't worked in 10, 15, 20 years, right? 10, 15, 20 years, and they don't know what to do. They have no special skills or nothing like that. Esau designed it that way. They allow the Democrats to come in and give you the free stuff, and then the Republicans going to come in and take it away. It's all a trick bag. Right? Read.
And they had no comforter.
They had no what?
No comforter.
Read.
And on the side of their oppressors.
And on the side of their who?
Their oppressors.
Your oppressor. The ones that make these laws. The Donald Trumps. All of your senators and all of them. Read.
There was power.
They had power. Why? Because they write laws, right? That's why they put certain judges in place so they can push their agenda and do what they want to do to keep the masses of the people down. All right? Anybody got something else on there?
Yeah. Let me get Daniel chapter 8, verse 23. Let me get that real quick because what you bring out is so heavy. These people, man, we hoping that they get the message that we consistently putting out 365, 24/7. That your only hope is what we bringing out, the scriptures. Read what you got.
The book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 23. And in the latter time of their kingdom.
The kingdom right now is the white man's kingdom, so-called. Well, the so-called white people who's in the Bible nationality is Edom. Read on.
When the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance.
Donald Trump is very fierce in his countenance to the point where he said, I'm not going to declare, I'm not saying I'm declaring war on the drug cartel. We just going to kill them.
Yeah.
He said
He
that.
just said it's just flat out.
Yeah, he said, we're going to murder them.
Yeah.
Read on.
And understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty.
Hey, this man is he's mighty right now in the
Real
world. He's making the stock market go up and down to wherever he pleases. You get what I'm saying? When he move, you get out the way. When he wants
Just
you to
like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
straight
like
up.
that.
You
When he
shake my
move,
Yeah.
You move just like that.
Yes, sir. Read on.
But not by his own power.
So this ain't his own power. These people are working on with the devil. You get what I'm saying? That's where their power is coming from. Now, of course, we know that God is the one that says, "Go ahead and I give you the power to be over the Israelites. I give you the power over the world." But just not gonna last. It's gonna say that. Read on.
And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper, and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people.
Whether you know or not, we are the mighty. We have been the ones that's consistently creating new technologies. You can thank us for, as I stated, the air condition, the stoplight, the different relays and all of these things. What you seeing right now, the different things in these fancy cameras, the computer system. We can go on. We are the mighty. We ain't got to say we can jump the highest and all that.
Right.
Just our knowledge.
Just our knowledge.
And then what else he said we are? And the what?
And the holy people.
We the holy people. Read on.
And through his policy.
His what?
His policy. Also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
So through his policies. That's why I'm flabbergasted when somebody says that we the Israelites are racist. We can't make no policy, man. I ain't got the. If I had the power, you best believe I'm gonna make a policy that only is for us.
Come on,
because they do it. Am I right? Hey, they for their people.
Every day you see them doing it.
I'm okay with you being for your people, but my policy coming later. You get what I'm saying? Best believe that. Read on.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace.
And by what?
By peace.
So when you all was giving snaps and all of these different benefits, y'all was at peace. When y'all were at TSA shaking me down, you get what I'm saying? Telling me to step out my shoes and take out my socks, black woman. You get what I'm saying? Hey, you was at peace when you were over me. But now read on.
And by peace shall destroy many.
Read on.
He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
Oh, so this man is so prideful. He think he's going to stand against God and his people. But what's finna be happening?
But he shall be broken without hands.
We are breaking them without hands. I ain't put my hands on a white man. You get what I'm saying? We haven't neither. Guess what? We are breaking his kingdom by coming to you all with the commandments and the statutes and telling you, hey, leave Thanksgiving alone, Christmas. We gonna hurt your pockets without even touching your pockets. It's a robbery.
That hurt him. That hurt him, man. That hurt him when we keep what God said and we don't go into their ways. That hurt them. That's y'all power, y'all. That's the story. That's the message right now.
Open up the scriptures.
Go ahead, Al.
Hey, pull that video up. Of that sister. This what about the white man segment?
You said what now?
Oh, what about the white man segment? Go ahead. Play that.
Members Club in Atlanta, Fight Plus News. I'm John Abba.
I got 9 kids to feed, 9 babies, and I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car.
Troubling news coming out of parts of the country as millions are in jeopardy to not receive food stamps next month if the government shutdown continues. To be exact, roughly 42 million people will be affected when it is expected that the food stamp program will officially run out of money in just 2 weeks. This news was officially revealed by Agriculture Secretary at the White House last week. It has been 20 days since the recent government shutdown was first announced, and both parties continue to be at odds over some core issues like Obamacare and Medicaid. According to reports, the Democrats have refused
jumped about 2 minutes.
Hey, it's finna be sad out here, man.
Ain't it, man? It's finna be sad.
And a lot of these people, like the woman that they got in that's over agriculture, these people are not qualified to be in these positions.
Not at all. No.
Trump just put these people in these positions because these are yes men and yes women.
Absolutely.
Right.
But play that about 2 minutes and let it go to about 2:15.
And that's a white woman next to her too in the snap line.
Yeah.
They get them too.
Oh, they get them more than us.
Yeah. They do.
They get them way more than us.
They don't care nothing about hurting some of their own people.
Man, she riding on that on the sister words. She like, yeah, I feel it too. Yep.
But see, the thing, the difference is they receive SNAP benefits just like us and at a higher rate. But if they get their SNAP benefits revoked, they got means and resources to be able to continue to provide. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She ended up pleading for her life.
For her life.
She on the other side is pleading for benefits in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a big difference for what we looking at right there. But play on.
Food stamps ain't on my card. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm. I've been calling. Everybody ignoring me. I done been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card.
Now, others who receive food stamps would.
She said, I done had it up the hill. Yeah. I done had it up the hill. I'm about to do something.
That big mama. That's the one that got the 9 kids at the house,
kids.
but they ain't hers. They from all of the dang on
daughters.
The daughters and grandkids that lead the kids on her.
Yeah. This woman up in there like, nah, y'all about to do something, and they ain't about to do nothing.
Nah. It ain't nothing that big mama can do. She gotta be. She ain't got a script like she used to. That's all she got is her word.
That's all she got.
You know, and she might hit the table and she ain't even gonna flip it. She might hit the table and scream out and
stomp
curse somebody out.
Yeah, but that's all she got.
But that's all she got. They know she ain't no
and
threat.
she really wasn't even showing out. Really, I've seen
that wasn't
way worse.
Way
You
worse.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that wasn't nothing.
But play that.
Take to social media and aired out their frustrations.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that store.
She was so bad.
Hold on. Go back a couple of seconds. Hold on. I ain't catch what she said. She said somebody. Go back a little bit. Somebody gonna hit somebody or somebody. Jet 2 holidays.
Jet 2 holiday. Yeah,
play
that's
that.
the new meme. Hey, the cashier gonna be like National Guard.
Yeah.
That's
They're gonna be up. Hey, listen. Once that happened to where because all people don't understand, they stole from Walmart and these grocery stores a while back, and Walmart started shutting down at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You don't listen. Walmart got some money. Yeah. When I say they got some money, like Walmart, the owner. Before he died, all his kids over all the stuff now, the stocks and all that stuff. Right. But all of his kids, Walmart has got them to the point where they are all billionaires.
Right. Yep.
Right. So Walmart have money.
You think you're just gonna be going up in there doing what you want?
Right.
At any time?
Nah, they ain't finna have that, man. They ain't finna have that. But play that. Switch it over. Switch the video over to. There you go.
Like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff.
So she's saying she got a cousin that'll hit you. What about you don't need the black man?
There you go. Okay.
Because they no female cousin.
Right.
I see where you're going.
So the Lord is finna put something to the point in the earth to where
you need the black man.
value of a man is going to be
so
in an increase.
Our stock is going up.
Thank you, Lord.
Praise
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be for no evil going on because you missing out on your EBT.
Absolutely.
No, all folks, man, one thing about all folks is they don't understand that whatever idea you got, first and foremost, you publicizing all of your crime that's gonna take place.
They watching your black.
You don't think they got a whole system of men that's behind screen that set up to look at things like this and already have laws and stuff in effect for things like this to take place.
You think you're gonna get up out of
You
Walmart
ain't-
lot?
nah, you crazy, man. And you might listen. You might make it all the way to your house.
You just might do
with
so.
the food. Put it in the refrigerator, the freezer, all other places. A whole 2-3 months may go by. But guess what?
Whoop whoop.
Eventually, your car gonna get pulled.
Here come the police.
And you saying you doing all that for the kids, but when you get locked up, who gonna be taking care of the kids?
For real though.
The old woman with the 9 grandkids.
Back-
You see how
back
this
down.
thing revolves? It's a revolving door, man. But go ahead. What y'all got? If y'all got something.
Man, they'll sit up there and let you do that just so they can rack that up to
Oh,
be
yeah.
federal for. Because if you, I think it's in California where it's got to be over $1,000 before it's a felony. They will allow you to walk out of there. Just keep all of that tabbed up.
I think it's over 500.
It's 500 now.
Right here. Yeah.
Oh, it's in Memphis. It's 500.
Yeah, I think it's over 500.
Oh, that's real easy.
Yeah, it's real easy to be
For
a
grocery.
felony. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying far as grocery,
Far as
I
grocery.
get the ticket.
Yeah, it's
so,
easily
yeah,
500.
500 is easy to
You
walk
still
out
ain't
with.
got a lot of stuff.
No, not at all. So she's gonna walk out, and they gonna be wait like as you stated, officer. They gonna be waiting on you.
Hey, a lot of these people ain't bought food since the
Since they been born.
With their own money, you
With
mean?
their own money.
Nah,
That's
they
what I'm talking
right. They ain't bought food since the. Nah. When the price of food go up,
Inflation.
A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, ain't bought food since the inflation.
Right.
So they used to food being half of what it is now. And even before that, some of them ain't bought food for years.
Someone was born getting food stamps. Got old enough to get them themselves, still getting food stamps.
Yeah.
And this is the product.
Yeah, that's the product.
Right here.
Right.
You
She
know what I'm
ready
saying?
to flat out crash out.
But what I noticed, the black woman, it's the black woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
She trusted in Esau.
Hey, look.
Exactly.
She trusted in Esau.
But she want to get her cousin to
Yeah.
give somebody a jet to holiday. You know what I'm saying? What about the white folks?
For real. Yeah, what about the white folk? Yeah, what that statement at now? Yeah, you see what about the white folk? Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10.
The book of Isaiah.
No, verse 12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression.
And do what?
And trust in oppression.
Because you trust in that oppression that's been around for a long time. You black women, and a lot of you black men too, done started to trust in this oppression and put your whole heart on it and thought it was going to be here forever. Go ahead.
And perverseness. And stay thereon.
And their perverseness and everything that they push, you done stayed on it. Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach.
Read it. Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
So this right here shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. That barrier is not strong anymore. Oh, it got cracks in it and it's busting wide open. Read.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
You see that? So that's where we at. We at that instant breaking right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for y'all to wake up. It's all for you to wake up.
Hey, jump to verse 20.
Verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
Now you finna get bread of adversity. Now the Lord is looking down and he laughing, giving you bread of adversity.
Yeah.
You
Bread
finna
they
go
finna
through.
eat, huh?
Hey, listen, you finna go through something to get to that bread. I'm finna get my cousin, and he gonna get you a Jet 2 holiday. That's bread of adversity right there. Go ahead, read on.
And the water of affliction.
And water of affliction. Already Bill Gates is trying to buy the water reservoirs to where he can charge us just for regular running water.
Who gave him the
outside
authority?
of all
God
bills that we already
We
paid
all
for?
oppressed.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, all people trust in their oppression because what about the white man? What about him? You know what I'm saying? Who doing all this? You know, what about him? Y'all ain't got nothing to say about him doing what he doing?
Ain't got nothing to say.
You know what I'm saying? You just want to give it a broad title. Oh, the government. The government. No, say who really doing what they doing. But play the video. And I'm going to pull Ezekiel 14:13. Pull it to the screen. No.
And I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold.
Why would you take away these people benefits? We literally just had to go home because everybody came into my grocery store. I work at Walmart. Everybody came into Walmart bum rushing, stealing, like filling up buggies, running out the store, like just putting all the groceries in their cart because he want to cut off my food stamps. Y'all, this shit is crazy. Like, I think y'all are getting y'all food stamps in November, or maybe some of y'all is not, but like they literally just had to like do emergency evacuation at our store because everybody came in going crazy over like food for their kids and shit.
When it comes to some who don't receive food stamps, they will.
Give me that.
He said he.
Ezekiel.
Yeah. He said he cut food stamps. Who is he?
Yeah, they will not say it.
Who is he, y'all?
And who is he working with?
Yeah, who is he working with?
Hey, man, our people, I don't understand, man.
It's been the same he for a long time.
But, hey, like the Lord say, through affliction, all people going to seek him. So, hey, all praises, man. Read that. Ezekiel what? 14:13, I think.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 14 and verse 13. Son of man, when the land sinned against me.
So when the land sinned against God, so we in the midst of sin. Predominantly, a lot of our people are going against the laws of God. They hate God. They hate God's people. They hate when we bring his message out. They hate his word. They hate everything dealing with God. Read.
When the land sinned against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it and will break the staff of the bread thereof.
That's what God doing. He's breaking the staff of our bread. That confident, that stock, and you having food being provided by your enemies, guess what? The Lord is breaking that staff. Read.
And will send famine upon it.
And will send that. Now, a lot of our people won't take this spiritual enough to look at it as if it's not a famine. But it is a famine. It's food. Whenever you don't have food that cause you to live, that is a famine. Although food may be here in another city or at another store, or whatever the case may be,
you can't go get to it.
You can't access it because we used to walk in the fields and just easily get our food. But now, guess what? We have to have our food locked up now. So guess what? Walmart's finna start implementing certain policies where they are highly enforced with police officers, National Guard, whoever they need in order to be able to protect them, because they ain't finna let you take all this. Stop.
They ain't
think
stay
the
open.
stock market finna crash for you crashing out? Nah, they ain't finna have it.
And look, they ain't stay open then.
Nah.
After that little crash out, the black folks did, went in there, ran out.
Right.
What they do? Locked it down.
They locked it down.
So it's a lot of more people want to come in and do that.
So when they open up, you think they finna just open it up?
Just open it up.
Nah, regular.
Just regular like they had it?
Just another day.
Nah, they ain't finna do that. It's finna be some procedures that's
For
taking
real.
place.
For real, though.
I saw a TikTok where the dude was saying, and he worked there. He said that happened at their spot too, and the person that was over it said that what they're going to do is they're going to have it where only the only people that can buy from there will be the ones that deliver and come out to your vehicle. You get what I mean? That brings it to your vehicle.
So you can't even go in the store.
It's gonna be like you drive through.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of folk getting robbed in the parking lot.
I said it's gonna be a lot of killing too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people getting robbed.
Now you got to think, if I'm coming to your vehicle with, I'm paid for it because you have to pay for it before it comes to the vehicle.
Right.
So I'm paid for my food. Once it gets to my vehicle and you think you're going to stick me up in my family,
yeah.
Drop dead, Negro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be.
It's going to be a bloodbath, man. And that getting your food delivered to your house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to increase, So, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's going to get crazy out here.
It's going to get real bad.
But read on Ezekiel.
Verse 13. Son of man, when the land sinned against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and will break the staff of the bread thereof, and would send famine upon it, and would cut off man and beast from it.
So a lot of people might die from this. All those brothers that breed dogs, guess what? You can't feed your dog that ground beef no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't feed your dog the regular food that humans eat. You gonna be trying to eat that food.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. Since we've been talking about family, I wanted me 3 rock rollers.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah.
So them boys gonna get hungry.
Like 3 more kids.
Yeah.
And they get hungry enough, they'll eat you.
Yeah.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's a good idea. My kid, Dad, you gonna get us a dog like you said? No. Nah, that's a whole nother grown adult.
Can't go buy
that
them.
you will have to feed, man. But yeah, what
hey,
got next?
but give me. I want to read something else too, because go to Isaiah 28 and start.
That's rain out there.
Start at 14. That's raining.
Rain
Isaiah 28 and 14, because a lot of your leaders are in on this too, right? How do you know they're in on it? Because they're not speaking on it. They're not sounding the alarm, right? So those are not no real leaders. Right. They're not warning the people of what's finna come. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 14. Read. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord.
He said, hear the word of the Lord. Read.
Ye scornful men.
Ye scornful men. These are your politicians. These are your pastors today. Where Pastor Pam? He ain't talking about this. Read.
That rule this people, which is in Jerusalem.
Come on.
Because ye have said.
What they say.
We have made a covenant with death.
So our people, a lot of the leaders, especially the black leaders, hey, they've been hijacked. They made a covenant with death. They made a covenant with your hellish conditions, right? They made a covenant with it. They in agreement with those things, right? And a lot of your pastors too, like I said, go to give me Proverbs 10 and 3.
The book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 3. But the wicked boasted of his heart desire.
Of his heart's what?
Desire.
The wicked boasted of his heart desire because they desire something. They desire something in your black communities. That's why they putting these different agencies in your community. They desire something, and how they gonna take it? Read.
And blessed the covetous.
And blessed the who?
The covetous.
Those covetous pastors, those covetous politicians that's in your cities, those are the ones that take those blessings. Because why? Remember we read earlier, they study us. Right. So they know that a lot of our pastors and our politicians can be bought. So they come in and they give them a blank check. Just let us come in and do this, that, and the third, and we're going to be out of the way. Not knowing that they're going to remove everybody up out of the city and bring in their agenda. Read it again.
Verse 3. But the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
Come on.
And blessed the covenant.
And blessed the covenant. Because like I said, a lot of your pastors are in on it. I know that hurt a lot of people when you say, not my pastor, right? But we're going to prove it. Give me Jeremiah 6. Jeremiah 6 and 13. Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 13. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 13.
Read.
For from the least of them.
From the what?
The least of them.
From the least of them?
Even unto the greatest of them.
Even unto the greatest of them, your politicians or some of your pastors that sit up high, your T.D. Jakes, right? Your Creflo Dollars, your Pams, right? They ain't speaking about this. Read.
Everyone is given to covetousness.
What they giving to?
To covetousness.
They give it to covetousness, right? All they do is for the filthy lucre. Read.
And from the prophet, even unto the priest.
Even unto the who?
The priest.
Even unto the priest, right? All of them are in on it. Right, they're in on your demise. Right, long as they can get what they want, hey, they straight. Right, long as they can get what they want. Read Luke. Luke 12 and 15. Luke chapter 12 and verse 15.
The book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 15.
Read.
And he said unto them, take heed.
Take heed, read.
And beware of covetousness.
Beware of covetousness, you black pastors and you black politicians. Beware of it, right? Because there's consequences behind your choices, right? There's consequences behind those things. You're going to destroy the masses of people joining hand in hand with the enemy. These people coming in to destroy us, right? Why you think they coming in and giving you the big dollars, right? To shut you up so they can come in and do what it is that they want to do. Read it again.
And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness.
Beware of that covetousness. You're not worshiping God, right? You worshiping that white man, right? You worshiping the dollar. That money is your God, right? Go to Luke. Go chapter 4. 4, what is that? 5 and 5, something like that.
The book of Luke.
When Satan said, bow down and worship me.
Yes, sir.
Read
the
that.
book of Luke, chapter 4 and verse 5.
Read.
And the devil taking him up unto an high mountain.
So Elon Musk, they come into the city, right? A lot of these Edomites, they come into the city, and they show you certain things. Read.
Showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time.
Show him all these things in a moment. I could do this for you. I could do that for you. I could get you this. I can get you a better position.
That's
right?
what they told the Memphis mayor.
That's what they told him, right? I'm like you. I think he on his way to something else. Read.
And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee.
All these things will I give you. I can make you governor. I can give you all the money that you need. I can back you. We can funnel all this money through your campaign. I can give you all the money you need in your church to rebuild your church. All I need you to do is get the people to agree to this. Read.
And the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me.
Come on.
And to whomsoever I will, I give it.
Read.
If thou therefore will.
If thou do what?
Therefore.
Read.
Will worship me.
Who your pastor worship the doggone it up out of the Bible. All right, the devil. All right, where we at?
Hey, also too, what I think, and it's me, I don't know much. Listen to me well, the black and brown community. You know, because y'all don't like to listen to us, because a lot of y'all hate our guts.
Right.
But just hear me out. You know, get past your emotions and just hear me out, your brother. I look like you. We go through the same thing. I think all y'all Christians should infiltrate the church. Since the government is shutting down, the church should be opening up.
Right.
That's what I think.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what I think. You know, we do all this churching, you know what I'm saying, from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, vacation, Bible schooling, and all these different things that the church implement. Have you there all day, every day, every other day, you know what I'm saying? And every day you're there, you got to, you know, see the collection plate go around at least 3 times. So I think that the collection plate should go around 3 times, but the money in it should go to the people that's suffering in the communities.
Right.
I'm helping the church out, and I'm helping the people out at the same time. So I think all you church members should go to your church leader, whomever he or they may be or she, and I think that they need to implement some plans for this government shutdown.
The doors of the church are open.
Hey, ask him for $2,000.
That man gonna say lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
He gonna say lock the doors. I said.
And you remember what Ahikam did? Joe Osteen, they had the money hidden in the wall. He shut the dang on door.
Remember when? What was it? A hurricane or flood?
Yeah,
or
it was a
something?
hurricane.
He shut down the whole church.
Yeah.
You ain't finna come in here and sleep up in here.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nah. So imagine what it's finna look like. A lot of churches are about to be exposed. See, God, when he do something, it's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? So the people really need to see that the church ain't really there for their souls, and they only there for the holes that's in their pocket. Because they getting all the money from them. So they need to see, all right, when I was in the desperate, dire need and my life was on the line, they didn't have no concern or regards for my life.
Right.
So I know if they ain't concerned with my life, I know like hell they ain't concerned with my soul and salvation. So let me see what the Israelites talking about. Because them brothers there, they look like they believe it firmly in what they speak out of the word of God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little nugget for y'all.
Yeah.
Hey,
How you
talk.
How you say it? I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something.
I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. You know, that's just it, man.
Hey, keep saying something real. I'm trying to find, because what you said, it's a sister that's speaking just that. Right? A sister in the church.
man. They need to infiltrate the church. Just
Real
think about
though.
it, man. I used to pay 20%. See, I'm against the church. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I'm against the church. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't here what it is. It's war, man. It's a righteous war, though.
Yeah.
But I used to pay 20%, bro, looking for a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And think about how people really see fit that they give their money to the church. And you know the last segment we had with the Whining brother that told the woman, look, she gave what that was 1,200 plus another 300.
Yeah. He said, "Hold on, you short."
Yeah, you
he
short.
said you short 800.
Like what the hell you coming with? Where my money at?
1,205. I mean,
I'm gonna give you the other 8.
She said I'm gonna work on it. He said, "Hey, listen, I ain't asked you that."
Oh, okay.
I ain't say that.
My God,
hard on him.
All that money up in there.
They
Bro,
hard on him.
that's
So they
a
got some
pimp.
money to give back.
Bro, they got some money to give back.
They got some
bruh.
money to help the
They
people.
need them same lines that they have people coming up there donating. They need them same lines to give those checks back to the people in the
For real,
community, man.
For real though, say that.
Hey, I just posted it. Play that video. Not that one. The one with the sister on there. Right? A lot of our people are starting to wake up to this. Right? They said that the church been lying to them. They starting to see. Right? She gonna say some of the same stuff that you were just speaking about.
See, they don't like when the Israelites come and try to tell them who you is, and you got curses on you. This why you going, we not a cursed people. Surely we not.
Right.
But what the scriptures say, y'all don't understand. Get Deuteronomy 28 verse 17. Now your EBT cut off. Now you can't eat. That's a curse. We're trying to tell you who you is.
Then you got some of the we talking about a nation of people that be dressing in Prada, Gucci. They be all these different designer bags they be having, going to all these different games and to the bar.
Yeah.
And all them sisters that go to the bar. And now the EBT. You mean to tell me y'all affected by the EBT?
Come on. Wow.
Come on, all the brothers that's in the communities that got the dunks, the box Chevy, you know what I'm saying? The rims that they cost 50, the 4G autos, $5,000-$6,000 rims. You mean y'all got a problem?
Oh man.
Surely y'all don't have a problem with the shutdown of the government.
You ain't gonna be able to go over Lil Mama house and eat her food now.
Hey, the pawn shop's finna be jumping. I'm telling you.
You can catch a lot of stuff here. Facebook market, a lot of stuff can be going for dirt cheap, man. But play that. The lies stop today.
Pastors, leaders everywhere. You want to know why your membership is small? You want to know why the numbers are dwindling down and the people are not showing up? Because you failed us. This is coming from a very deep place from somebody who was a devout church member.
She hurt.
Yeah, she hurt.
You failed us.
You heard.
It's now that everybody's eyes are open to who that so-called Holy Land is. The young people see it. And now that Israel is purchasing TikTok, I hope that pastors everywhere who are leaders of the black church will open up this Bible and start telling us it's us. We are Judah. We are the Israelites. We are the ones that book is talking about.
Tell them, Mama.
Come on now.
Now we care. It's now that we care. Now that we see all of these Starbucks closing and Targets closing and all of these stores that the people now are standing up and coming up against. Stanley Cups and all these companies that we've been pouring our dollars into, supporting these wicked people. Tell us the truth. I'm not coming back to church until you start telling me the truth. Tell us the truth. Those Israelites in that Bible is me.
Bring it out.
And it's only us standing up, sounding the alarms every day, trying to wake people up. My God, Zionism is real. It's on the rise. It always has been. Everything we learned is a lie.
Hey, all praises, man. Hey, that's
real.
enough. Hey, all praises. That's just like she's sick and tired of being sick and tired,
Hey,
man.
we ought to send that video to all our mamas, aunties. You know what I'm saying? They like listening to the woman.
But my mama got me blocked, so she ain't got me.
No, she don't.
Golly.
She got me blocked, man. She ain't gonna get the business, man. I had to send it to my dad, and he can send it to her.
For real. But that passion she had in there, man, you know, I want that video. Send me that video.
Yeah, she tired of being tricked, bro. Lied to, man.
I got some women to send it to.
Yeah, people are tired of being lied to, man, and deceived. And then you ain't got nothing for them. You ain't got nothing for them spiritually, and then you ain't got nothing for them physically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what point do you serve in the communities you know, when they come to that understanding? You serve no point, man. So
Man,
I
what
know
you
she
saying
said,
so
unless you tell the truth, that's the only way I'm coming back.
I ain't
coming back.
Yeah.
If you start telling the truth, I ain't coming back. Because
you
you supposed to come out of there.
Been telling the
You
truth.
know what I'm saying? Right. You know, if you telling the truth, you don't even supposed to be in the church. You supposed to be telling the truth from another position.
That's the proof right there that what we doing out here, going out and teaching. Where you think she get that? We the Israelites. We the Jews from.
But you don't think them white folks collectively looking at and trying to come up with these numbers of people changing their mindsets?
Oh, yeah.
Like they know that this is a powerful book. They know that this is the one true book.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We the people in it. You know what I'm saying? They understand that. That's the reason why. You know, I hate to be the one to, you know, to bear the bad news, but
Bring it out.
they're going to eventually make this junk illegal to teach in the streets, man.
Eventually, it's coming.
It is what it is because it got too much power. When you got something that's going up against these years and all of this financial backing that these people then put towards these testing, like with the eugenics tree, man, we talking about trillions upon trillions of dollars that they've utilized to keep us asleep and docile. Right. And when they see that all of that currency that's going towards that is null and void, they got to implement. We got to just make this book illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to outlaw this book, outlaw the teacher. They ain't did that over in France for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah.
They do stuff just to run a trial and error on it to see how we gonna respond to it.
There was a congregation of how many out there?
I forgot
it wasn't a
about
lot.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot at all.
It wasn't even over 100.
No, and they wasn't. You can't find no records of them
doing nothing,
doing no type of crimes of such anything. You know what I'm saying? They just made sure that they banned. But France been going through what they've been going through, and all praise they keep on going through things.
Right, they get it.
So it is what it is.
Hey, they had to try to introduce something like that in Tennessee, where they had like the Tennessee Peace Act, right? On the free speech.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember.
It's brewing,
I do remember. I remember a wise guy that said that, man, one of the first cities might be Memphis, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be Memphis. But that's up in the air.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember that act that they came with.
They pulled it up. Read
Is that it right there?
Read that. Pull it over.
A new Tennessee law within the unassuming acronym PEACE might appear on the surface to be a mandate update to the state criminal code, but tucked into the legislation language, it's a clear and deliberate threat to the First Amendment freedom of Tennesseans. For on Friday, Gov. Bill Lee signed Senate Bill 30, the Protecting Everyone Against Crime and Extremism Peace Act. The law make it a criminal offense to leave unsolicited flyers on public or private property, hang signs from overpasses and bridges, ride in the back of a box truck, refuse to give one's name or give a false name to law enforcement, and approach within 25 feet of an officer after being ordered to stop or retreat.
So that means you come down the street and the police stop you and like, hey, it was a flyer that was put on this private property or this public property. Do you know anything about it? And then you know something about it and you're like, nah, I don't know nothing about this, so on and so forth. And then footage come out where you was on the property and you seen the flyer of somebody else giving to other people or put at the business, then that's an offense. And then you go to jail for that.
You go to jail for that now.
Right.
You ain't seen nothing, heard nothing, you ain't in it. But guess what? You know what? The only person that can make us snitch is the white man. God wrote it down in Leviticus 5:1, but the white man is the only one that can make us snitch.
Make us tell the truth.
Or put us behind bars forever.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll have a little pride for a little while, but then we'll get this, telling off on everybody.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, man. The Lord give us an option, and we always choose Satan route.
Always. Bro.
But yeah, that's the Peace Act, man. They're gonna try to implement that thing.
Sooner or later, like I said
telling
earlier,
you.
they use the law, right? They're gonna use the law against us. They're gonna use the law as a weapon against us.
Yeah.
So
imagine the Peace Act and then the National Guard in the street.
Come on now.
They down on bill. They all in the ghetto.
Well, that's something serious right there.
Cause they know we not going to Cordova with what we teach. We are in the trenches. We love to go play. Matter of fact, we ask where, hey, if we go to a spot, to a state or something like that, we say, hey, where is the worst areas?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of funny that this act is called Peace. It has our functions all over, like flyer mission. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the blisses. They trying to calm us down.
Yeah, they coming at us.
Yeah, they coming at us. But that, to me, that's crazy when we the ones that actually are trying to implement peace in our community.
We teach peace.
We teach peace. That's that when we come out, before we even kick it off, we say, hey, read the statement real quick.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If you know of any acts of violence or any criminal, any of that,
call the police.
Call the police.
Yeah.
Stated in Leviticus
5:1, like the officer just brought out. Yeah. So really, they don't want peace.
No, they don't want
peace. No, their definition of peace and our definition of peace is
totally
two different pieces.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Two
thing.
different
How
pieces.
they look at peace, right, and how we view peace is in opposition of one another.
There's two different pieces. There's PIECES and PEACE. Two different pieces.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, two different pieces.
They want peace from us.
For real.
To shut the hell up.
Right.
They want us to shut the hell up. Right. Yeah.
Hey, it was something you said though. It's funny how the white man can get us to stop lying, but God can't.
Stop snitching.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
Start snitching.
Stop lying and tell the truth. Because when you're snitching, what it is, you're telling the truth on somebody. Get that in Hosea 4:1 right quick.
Yeah.
Because that's what God said he hate. He said that that's what's going on in our community. Against each other, though. We do this against each other. But then the white man get you to the room and make you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
So help you God. Ain't this the white man get you to submit to God. But the Bible can't. Boy, I tell you, your own brothers can't. Read what you got.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. But the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
It said the Lord has a controversy against the inhabitants of the land. Orange Mound, Westwood, North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis, Hickory Hill. Read.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
He said there's no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God. Read.
By swearing. And lying.
You can stop right there, man. You can stop right there.
Hey, can I get one else?
Golly.
Let me get Revelation 18, start at verse 3.
Golly.
This is what we pushing out here, and we need you all to listen and get ready for this and apply it, man. Read it when you got it, man.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 3.
Read.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Look, so the scripture is saying every nation has applied or has drunken what America is pushing. You get what I'm saying? The laws and all of the things that come with America. Read.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
All of the leaders from our preachers in our community all the way up to the presidents and the kings all over the world is with America on whatever America says. The news is just playing us thinking that America ain't running things and folks ain't bowing down to America. Oh, they bowing down.
Oh, they
for
bowing
sure.
down.
Read.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
So if you didn't know, we are the delicacies. When we are suffering and when we are following these horrible these feast days that America push with Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, 4th of July, all of that, these other nations that sell these different products are waxed rich with us sinning. Read on.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So this is what we're telling you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that you all have to come out of the sin that America has put in our mind that has brainwashed us. You get what I'm saying? Why is that?
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Because America has it coming. America's sin has reached so far, it done reached up to the skies. You get what I'm saying?
To the horse's bridle.
To the horse's bridle, and there will be judged. Who has judged America? Who has paid America back? You get what I'm saying? No one. So this will happen. But what will happen is if you consistently follow the laws of America and not the laws of God that we are pushing, you will be partakers of the judgment and her sins. Read on.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
See, so we're praying and we're knowing that, hey, we know it's going to be hard out here for majority of our people. That's the only way you all will repent. But the plagues that America got coming, we ain't going to be touched by it. You get what I'm saying? We might feel a little something. You get what I'm saying? But overall, it won't be like you all will get it.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get it the worst. Why? Because you all are following the laws and statutes of America and not the laws and statutes of the Bible.
That's right.
That's all I got.
All praises. I ain't got nothing else unless y'all got something else.
Nah, I ain't got nothing, man. It was a decent show. It was good. Hey, so that's another edition of Understanding Prophecy, man. We are your host, and that will conclude our segment for today.
Flawless victory.
Shalom. Pick up the pieces, man.
Shalom.
Pick up the pieces.
Shalom.
Osiah, Christ bless.
Remember me when I'm dead and gone. Straight 100 days of camp, not ever strong. Real prophet of our